up in your face. I know you got to live, you know I got mine. But there's like 50 other dudes holding on the phone line. Your voice will be heard, sir. Next caller, please. And if I don't get her, we can agree to disagree. Benefits, sports, and politics. Benefits, sports, and politics. Benefits, sports, and politics. Benefits, sports, and politics.
Hey, 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 ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome to Fantasy Sports and Politics. And for those of you that are on StreamYard, following us on Facebook, you might see a draft room. Now, this draft room signifies the beginning of our season. Now, if you're on StreamYard, you see the number one player in our draft is Derrick Henry. You're like, what? That can't be right. Well, yes, it is. The reason why it's right is because we have keepers. And we allocate our keepers out. And this year, it was a little funky like a monkey. Just a little funky like a monkey. And it's going to be fun. It's going to be real fun. At some point, once the draft starts, Yahoo's going to allow everyone to join a group chat or a group video chat. And at that point, if you're on StreamYard, you're going to see members of the Neighborhood Street Football League. Jerry's one of them. Jerry's going to be on stream on the Yahoo streamer. I'm going to be here on StreamYard and on blogtalkradio.com /VICHBK. And we're going to have a little fun. We're going to have a little fun. Now, what I'm going to tell everybody is this. If you're looking at the StreamYard view, it means you're on my YouTube page, which is Victor Gardner. Just look it up. You can see my two receivers have already been selected. Calvin Ridley and Stephon Diggs. Those were my two keepers. Now I'm going to switch over to Jerry's team. If it allows me to do so. I think it will. It's just showing me my team right now. But Jerry, oh, here we go. I can go to Jerry's team right here. He's Captain Reaper. Jerry kept Antonio Gibson, as you can tell. So, Jerry, you're on the phone. Tell everybody why you kept Antonio Gibson specifically.
Well, the reason why, and welcome to the show, people. This show is sponsored by Eternal Autographs and Memorabilia. You can find them on Facebook. Eternal Autographs and Memorabilia by Mr. FST. I got that out of the way. Why am I calling Antonio Gibson? Well, in my last Blog Talk Radio, or my next to last Blog Talk Radio broadcast, I did running back rankings. In my running back rankings, I had Antonio Gibson, I think either 10th, 11th, or 12th, near the bottom of the first round. Now, I kept Antonio Gibson because last year I drafted Antonio Gibson, believe it or not, in the 8th round. So I'm allowed to keep a keeper this year, and this is very good value if I consider him a low first, high second round pick, and he's my keeper in the 8th round. That's why I kept Antonio Gibson.
All right, so what Jerry just explained is our keeper rule. What we do is I don't allow people to keep anybody that's a first or second round pick, right, from the previous year. But you might say, well, why don't you see CMC or Alvin Kamara? Well, the reason why you don't, and you don't see Dalvin Cook, is because when we have new members join the league, anybody that is not a keeper is up for grabs as a keeper for a new team. We may change that rule next year and disqualify anyone that's a first round or second round pick. Therefore, that player is not eligible. We're looking at different ways of doing that. But my hope and goal is to have no one have to be replaced. I want to keep every owner that we have so that we can continue the flow and the way that we normally do our fantasy league. With that being the case, let's go and see who else was kept. Shall we, Jerry? Ultimate Madness is a new team. Van, he's a returning team from last year. What?
I'm sorry.
So Van's team, he's a Washington football team fan. And it looks like he went homer. But he kept Terry McLaurin and Logan Thomas. This is interesting because Terry McLaurin was his 8th round pick. Just like Jerry. Logan Thomas was someone he got off of waivers. So how does that work? If you decide to make a keeper from a waiver pickup during the year, that keeper then becomes your last round pick. And this is just an example of it. So he kept Logan Thomas. One person who was very fortunate and probably has the steal of the draft is, if I'm not mistaken, I'm going to go to his team. I think it's TD Machine. No, it's not TD Machine. I apologize. It must be Washington Pigskins, who, if you can see it on StreamYard or on our YouTube page, he kept Justin Herbert. Now, why do I say he's lucky? I say he's lucky because he got Justin off of the waiver wire. So what did that translate to? His starting quarterback is his very last pick of the entire draft. That means he can focus on everything else and not have to worry about his, in my opinion, top 5 fantasy quarterback this year. What are your thoughts on that, JT?
That's right. That's probably the best value of anybody that's going into the draft.
Yeah, I think so. Because he played the system correctly. That's what you're supposed to do. If you have a player that's a fantasy player that you think is going to be top notch for your team the next year, and they weren't a keeper from you last year, and they weren't a 1st or 2nd round pick for you last year or another team last year, and you're returning, oh yeah. And he is projected to score 701 points this year in our fantasy lineup. Crazy, deranged, insane. But that's what it is. All right. With that being said, JT, I think we explained a little bit to the people. Let me play this real quick. People can see our board. And I'm about to play the bull because it's football season. Let's go.
Carrying the ball 20 times a game requires power and valor, not niftiness. The water-dug and whippet backs rarely survive the wail and howl of the banshee. Stacked defenses in the pros. They must meld the butt of a billy goat to the sudden surge of a sprint. He does not move with polish or slickness. His method is not Grand Prix, but demolition derby.
With that being the case, JT, it's football time. We're headed to Vegas.
It's football time. Let's go, baby.
And it's draft every day for the next 3 to 4 days for most people, to include us. Every
draft today, like Woody.
Well,
I have a draft tomorrow, which is my family league, and we have 2 drafts on a Monday.
Yes, yes. Oh, Coon Asses wants to come on to the show. Uh-oh. 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 Do you have something you want to say?
I hate that name. I hate that freaking name.
Okay,
Hate that freaking name.
I do too, but I like the guy. I like the guy.
Paulus wants a link to the show.
Yeah, that's who Coon Asses is. Yes.
Okay.
I'm gonna say, are you TV ready? If not,
I mean,
radio.
Look, if I can interview or talk to Victor Page years ago, I could talk to anybody. I can talk to anybody. That's the inside joke for people who don't know what I'm talking about. That's the inside joke between Victor and I.
Oh, look. Okay. I'm going to send Brent. Matter of fact, I'm going to put the link in the chat. That way, Brent can jump on. People are already upset. How can this person be that problem? How can this person be that? I'm like, people, follow the rules.
You gotta pay attention. You had this to sound like this is a surprise. You have to pay attention to what's going on. Come on.
They got to. Well, he's the new guy. He's the new guy.
Okay. No problem.
So
surprise.
Well, it is what it is. Oh no. Lights out. I'ma turn fights out.
What?
No, I'm singing a song.
Pay attention to the show, man. Pay attention to the show.
I got this. We got what? 13 minutes. No, how much time left before the draft? We've got 17 minutes before the draft starts.
17, 16 before the draft starts.
Yeah, before the draft starts.
Is that when the video
it should.
Show up?
Yes.
Yeah, because I haven't seen it yet.
It should show up that way.
Okay.
But go ahead.
I haven't seen it yet. I'm just asking you because you're telling me that it's supposed to.
Yes, it happens during. Yes, it happens during the draft. So it should pop up, and I think Brent just jumped on from the 337. If Brent, that is you, hit the number 1, and I'll bring you on. Or if the caller wants to jump on board from the 3, well, everybody can see your phone number now because it's on StreamYard. 337, hit number 1, and I'll bring you on board. We can talk. You, me, and JT, and anyone else that wants to get part of it. Well, you could have made a trade. Let me tell him. He could have made a trade with the team that got him. Made a trade with Ricky, aka HD, for that play. Yeah.
It's not like the guy on the other team and the guy won't possibly trade away.
Yeah.
Well, let me put it this way: if it's Ricky ain't trading with nobody.
That is the truth.
He's not trading with anybody.
That is the truth.
Unless he can rip that person off.
I'm not going to say unless he can rip them off. I'm not going to say that.
Let me put it this way: anybody from the Washington DMV area,
what?
Not trade with you unless they can rip you off.
No. Why are you going to impugn the entire District of Columbia, Virginia, and Maryland?
That's what I found.
What do you mean that's what you found? That's bull.
It's a growing trust.
It is not. Here's the deal, ladies and gentlemen.
I've dealt with players or team members or whatever, or league members from the DMV, and they will not trade with you unless they can rip you off.
That is not the case. That is not the case.
Yeah, in your opinion, that's not the case.
It's not.
Where do you originate from?
From Washington, D.C. From Washington, D.C. But that doesn't mean, you know what? D.C. is the District of Columbia.
Well, my case in point. I rest my case. I've been
Really?
trying to trade with you for longest, and you will not trade, or anybody from the DMV will not trade with you. Well, let's take you rip you off.
No.
Fair trading is not in their DNA.
Fair trading? Okay, there's a difference between fair trading and ripping you off trading. I am not going to rip anybody off. Do I think I should have the better end of a trade? Yes, I do. So therefore, I'm always going to look for an advantage in a trade. However, comma. Ooh, Brett wants to go on live video. This is interesting.
Trading is subjective. So your value of the players and my value of players are different.
Jerry Taylor, all I can tell you is you, my friend, are a hater from a different generation.
Yeah.
And I'm going to bring Brent on StreamYard.
I've always said, and you've heard me say this multiple times, I believe in fair trade.
Okay. And I believe in the pursuit of happiness. I believe in the pursuit of happiness and all that other stuff. That don't mean it's happening.
I believe in fair trade. Always and have always believed in fair trade. Equal value for whatever. If I want a player, I believe in giving equal value for that player. Not, I'm going to get the best of this guy. I don't believe in that.
Well, I'll do it this way, Jerry. When it comes to you and certain people, I don't believe y'all deserve anything other than what you get. Only because I know you and I know how you are. I have no problem, not one problem, getting the better of you in a trade. Only because you like to talk too much. No, because you like to talk too much.
You're talking about I'm a hater. And listen to what you're saying and where is the hate coming from?
It comes from you. It comes from you being a difficult individual. Point blank and simple.
Well, if fair trading is being difficult, so be it.
Oh my gosh. You know what? That's why I don't do anything that may help you.
Like I said, trading is subjective, in your opinion. Or in my opinion, it's subjective. Everybody's value of a player is different.
This is true. This is very true.
Okay.
And I'm waiting for Brent to jump on. May or may not jump on. I don't know. But I will tell you this. I see his number in the blog talk chat, and I might just bring him on so we can talk there as well. But I don't know if he's going to do that or not. So we'll see. We'll see. But
Hey, Brent, if you want to get on the show, press the number 1 on your dial. A question mark will come up, and Victor will see that you want to talk.
Well, there he is. There he is. Brent.
I'm here.
Brent, welcome to the show, my brother.
Okay.
What's up happening? I mean, what's happening, Captain?
On,
Ain't nothing. Now look. You know, you and I have talked about this before, and Jerry has talked about it before as well. But I need you to tell Jerry one more time that the name of your team is not a negative or derogatory term. Can you please shed some light?
No, not even.
So please.
Not even, man. Jerry needs to come down south and understand our way of living. A coon ass is a way that we describe our folks like. Jerry, you there?
I'm listening to every word. Let me
ask you something. Do you think redneck is a derogatory comment?
Yes.
You do?
Yes.
No, man. A redneck is like Alabama and all that over there. A coon ass is not derogatory in no kind of way. The only way it would be derogatory is if somebody called somebody a coon ass and they weren't approval of it. You know what I'm saying? I consider myself a coon ass because of where I'm from and just our way of life and how we live. You know? Kind of like a Yankee. Is a Yankee a derogatory comment?
Yankee. No. That's just describing where he's from.
Okay, so that's basically the same as a coon ass in my sense.
Well, let me put it this way.
You follow me?
I hear what you're saying, but once I hear the part of that word, it just boils my ass.
You talking about race? You talking about race wise or what?
Exactly.
What?
Exactly.
He's talking about race, Brent.
No, man. Hey, they ain't a racist bone in my body, bruh. I was the only white kid in my class from kindergarten to 7th grade. Okay. Some of my best friends are black people, and I love them just like I love anybody, bruh.
Okay.
Now, see,
I get Vic can vouch. Vic knows. Well, you too. I've been in this league for a long
man.
time.
You've been in the league since we were in ESPN. You heard me, Brent?
What's that?
I said you've been in the league since we were in. You've been in the league since we have been in ESPN. So that was a while ago.
Yep, exactly.
That was a while ago.
Yep, exactly. It had to be almost 10 years because that's why I keep coming back to this league because I just love the camaraderie and the shit talking. I love it. Some of y'all dish out some of the best shit talking ever, and I throw it out there too. You know, the only problem I have, I'm gonna tell you, the only problem I have is it seems to fade as the season gets longer, but it should get better.
I know.
Just quit talking.
Okay.
Hey, bro. You know? Hey, don't worry about that.
Let me put it this way. I'm gonna be consistent. I'm gonna try to keep that up throughout the season because Victor knows me pretty well. He knows me very well. I like to talk a lot of garbage. So
you know I'm gonna ride your ass, Jerry.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce Brent officially because Brent's been talking, and as I said, Brent has been a part of our leagues since we were in ESPN, and I used to run 3 leagues actually, one in ESPN. Two in ESPN and one in Yahoo. I decided to leave ESPN because I like the gameplay of Yahoo better. But with that being said, last year, Brent won the title of this league. So I cannot
reigning champion, Jerry. Reigning champion.
I knew it was coming.
You don't know nothing about.
I know something about. I know something about reigning champion.
Hey, don't bring me into this. Don't bring me into this. This is between you and him.
Hey, we talking about neighborhood street ball too. Don't be bringing up other leagues. Neighborhood street ball.
Absolutely right. And I think maybe 2 or 3
Because you know what? If I would go to that other league that you in, I'd whip that ass too in that league.
Oh, man. Oh, man. Ladies and gentlemen.
You know I love you, Jerry.
Where are you at right now? Are you in the room somewhere?
No, I'm at home, man. I'm in Fort Barrett, Louisiana right now.
Are you sitting in your room? A room?
Yeah, I'm in my kitchen, actually.
Well, let me put it that way. Your head is too big for that kitchen. Your head is too big for that kitchen.
Well,
I guess you get a free pass to have a big ass after whipping that, a big head after whipping that ass all that time. Cause you just can't beat me, Jerry.
That you know what, Jerry? That's kind of a true statement. That's kind of a true statement. I ain't gonna lie. That's kind of a true statement. But that you can't beat Brent. You it's like you keep telling me I can't beat you. It's the same thing. You can't beat Brent.
He can't.
Let me put it this way. This is 2021. This is 2021. The anniversary of 9/11. And I'm going to be Brent's 9/11.
Oh, hey.
Oh, man.
You know what? If I'm your 9/11, if I'm your 9/11, you my Armageddon, because I'm about to blow your ass wide open.
Okay.
Oh, man. Hey, I love it. And matter of fact, y'all are in the same division, if I'm not mistaken. I believe y'all in the same division. So that ought to be good. I'm not sure who y'all play first because I haven't looked at the schedule. But matter of fact, let me look at the standings real quick. I can tell you. Oh, it doesn't show. It does not show who's playing who. But we got 2.5 minutes left before the draft starts. And here's what I'm going to do, ladies and gentlemen. Because I don't have a first round pick, I'm going to commentate on the first round. I have 3 second round picks. I'm probably not going to be talking that much during the second round. I have 1 third round, and then I don't pick again to the 7th. So what we're going to do is we're going to stream this draft live on air. Yahoo now has a function where they can bring in the video chat for people in the league. Once that becomes available, on my screen, you're going to see various people from the league that want to join. All they have to do is hit that button to join the league. Now, in about 30 seconds on my screen, they're going to tell me you don't have a first round pick, so good luck, whatever. Jerry and Brent will probably get their 2-minute warning or their current video right now saying you're picking in XYZ spot, prime position for this player. You're not going to see that on my screen because I don't have that first round pick. I traded it away, which is fine. We do draft pick, keepers, and everything. We trade Jerry's, shoes if we could, and Brent's deers. And you owe me a deer, Brent. I live in Washington now, so you might have to come up here and go hunting with me. But we're doing so many things in this league, and I love the way we do it. We talk, we kick it, we do all these things that I think are genuinely friendly. And Van's gonna miss the draft. Let me tell him. I gotta text my buddy Van and tell him come on to the draft. Oh man. But go ahead.
Hey, Vic.
Yes, sir.
Who's your boy? What is it? T. Schmurda or something?
Yeah.
The guy that got them 2 running things.
Yeah.
You might as well give him the trophy already, dog.
Nah. Hey, listen. I'm gonna tell you.
You just might as well hand him the trophy.
Nah. Look, check it out. I think he's not gonna do well.
Here we go.
Yeah, we're about to go. I don't think he's gonna do well because he was offered 2 first-round picks and a second round for Christian McCaffrey, and he didn't take it.
Yeah, he don't need it.
Where's the video at, man?
He don't need it.
Well, I guess they're not letting the video up.
He don't need it. And then he got the 4th pick. Oh, dude, it's over. He got two running backs. He's gonna get probably one of the top wide receivers. The dude's gonna have his game.
Well, we'll see. We'll see. You left the draft, Brent. I don't know what happened.
I don't know what the hell. I just got disconnected. What the hell? Oh, I'm back.
You back. All right, Jerry, who you gonna go with?
Yeah.
Jerry gets Nick Chubb. Jerry gets, okay, so the first pick was Pat Mahomes. Second pick was Derrick Henry. Third pick was Nick Chubb by Jerry. Now we'll see what T. Schmurder does. T. Schmurder gets Devontae Adams. All right. So he has three. Well, that's fine. Aaron Jones goes next. Let's see who Ricky gets. It's not over. It ain't over till it's over. You haven't heard Lenny Kravitz? So many tears I cried. So
Christian McCaffrey and Alvin Kamara. I think you got a good point there. Oh my God.
Well, the point is this: he can be beat. 3 players don't win you the league. Kyler Murray. Kyler Murray?
You want to side bet on this right now?
Oh, that he's not gonna win the championship? He ain't gonna win the championship.
Oh, he's gonna win it.
What you want to put on it? What you gonna put on it? Travis Kelce. I said, what do you want to put on it? So Travis Kelce goes 7th. Kyler Murray goes 6th.
You name the price.
Josh Allen goes 8. Okay.
You got the 2 top running backs and the top wide receiver. Come on, man.
He is going to finish. He's going to finish 4 or 5. Watch what I tell you, because you guys forget. You got listen, brother. Listen, I'm gonna tell you. You forget the playoffs. Some of those guys aren't even playing. He might have the best regular season record, but the playoffs, he might not play. Half of those dudes.
Man, you sound like Jim Moore.
All right.
Win the fucking league hands down.
I don't think he is.
Where's the video chat, man?
I thought it was going to be there. It's been for every league I've done except for this one. I don't know why it's not letting it happen.
Did you have to enable it or whatever?
Nah, I didn't have to, but I'm about to check right now. Draft settings, league. I ain't gonna pause the draft. Presenter mode. Launch your draft. Okay, presenter mode. Nah, that didn't do it.
I don't see it anywhere.
Neither do I. But it used to be. See, it says draft video chat. It says I can try for 7 days free. Okay, I had to do a trial. Sorry, this product is not available in my country. Well, therefore, it's not available in my country. Well, somebody was running it.
Then you have to give me a StreamYard, man.
All right, I'll send you StreamYard. All right, so Brent picks Austin Eckler and Saquon Barkley with back-to-back picks. All right. DeAndre Hopkins goes. Let me send you the StreamYard, Jerry.
This Yahoo page that shows what a draft pick. Who they pick.
If you go on your lower right, it'll show you. Lower right where the chat is.
Oh, all right, I see. Yeah, I see. I got you.
All right, brother.
I wasn't up to date. I was scrolled all the way up.
It's all right. It's all right. We know you kind of slow on the draw.
Oh no.
Justin Jefferson is taken. I'm about to share my screen again. So the people, Chris Carson by the Mug Bugs. You have been logged out. Get the hell out of here. Don't be logging me out. What the fuck? I mean, excuse me. There we go. All right. About to say, they better not be doing that to me. I'm in presenter mode. So I'm on the clock. And I don't want presenter mode.
He's gonna be gone. I got a long week.
I gotta find a player because
I sweat.
whoa, this thing messed up on me. Oh my gosh.
22 seconds, Vic.
I know. I can't even find the damn players. Everything's locked on me. Everything is locked on me.
Get Clyde Edwards-Helaire. Don't worry about it. You'll be all right.
Shit. You know what? I ain't mad at that though. I ain't mad at that.
You can stop running back.
That's all right.
Damn, I hate that you get that auto pick.
No, I was gonna get him anyway.
Okay.
All right, now let me follow that up with this right here. You know what? Let me see what's left. Oh, I'm good, man. I'm good. You know what? Y'all can eat a big fatty on this one. Because I'm going to go ahead and get this player. Had no intentions, but I'll take him.
I hope he stays healthy.
Oh, he will. He will, player. He will. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh, somebody got Gus. That's all right.
Oh, they been picked him.
Are you going to let me in or are you going to let me sit here?
I'm going to let you sit there for a second, dude. I got to pick my player. I'm worried about my player. All right. I'm going to let you in, old man. You're in. All right. Why does it keep going back to presenter mode? Shit, better stop doing that, man. Tell me I'm going in and out. I'm like, no, I ain't going in and out. This ain't a robbery. All right. So, with that being the case, JT, Ultimate Madness is up.
He has 9 picks until my turn. I didn't have a pick in the second round. I have a pick in the third round, fourth, and 2 picks in the fifth.
All right. That's right, because I had your pick.
Actually, I won't do you any good. That's all right.
That's all right. Come on, what you gonna do there, Hoss? What you working with, player?
Do here, this.
Brent, you still there?
Who's that?
Now I'm making sure you still there now.
No, he's trying to hide away.
I'm just looking at what's going on right here because this is challenging, bro, with 14 people. And he got all keepers.
Hey, stop crying. Stop. You're making excuses.
I ain't crying. I just got to make sure I feel this team to beat that ass again. That's all it is.
Oh, man, he took Trey Sermon. I was about to get Trey Sermon as well.
No, you weren't.
Yes, I was.
No, you weren't.
I was setting it up for Trey Sermon, boy. Well, with that being the case, let me go here. Since everybody can see my moves, I ain't worried about it. Because you know what? I'm going to make it do what it do when I need to get it done. Because I don't pick for a minute. So with that being the case, I'm going to go ahead and do that there. How you do that there.
Yeah, I hear you.
All right.
I'm gonna make this move, and because I feel like this would be the right move here.
What is the right move, Mr. Taylor? Kyle Pitts at number 37. That's a good pick. That's a good pick. Let's see what Brent does. Let's see what Brent does. Brent is on the limb, on the line, and he's got 30 seconds to pick his pick. And it is challenging. I'm glad you said something about it being challenging with 14 owners. Brent gets James Conner. Brent, you are not repeating as champion. I'm just going to put it out there. But tell us why you got James Conner at that spot. You going to talk?
Well, I got another pick coming up, and give me a minute.
He needs to concentrate. He can't do two things at once. He can't do two things at once. That's what a coon ass does. He can't do two things at once.
Damon Harris, Miles Gaskins. Both gone. Tom Brady. He gets Tom Brady. Then Russell Wilson goes to laces out.
Yep.
All right, Jerry, you up since you're going to talk about him. He gets Cooper Kupp. All right. With that being the case, what we got crack-a-lacking, y'all?
What we were talking about now?
The reason, the reason why you picked who you picked.
Tom Brady or Connor?
Both. Let's go with Connor first.
Okay, Connor is going to return back to old form when he played for Pittsburgh. He's in Arizona right now. Arizona is going to run the ball, guaranteed. And as far as Tom Brady, you can't go wrong with Tom Brady. The man is like the Energizer Bunny. He just keeps going and winning and winning. You can't deny that. Wherever the man goes, he provides nothing but W's. And the man is just the best player that ever stepped on the field.
Okay, but going for those players, but going for those players where you went for them is the question. Why did you go for those players when you went for them?
Because I knew Tom Brady wasn't going to be there when he come all the way back around. Okay. And I had my eyes on Connor long time, and I said, I'm not going to let somebody slip in and take my man. I got to take him as a second running back. So now I'm fit. I got my quarterback, my wide receiver. I got two running backs, and I got my tight end. I'm set. I get my other wide receivers. If the right running back falls to me, I'm going to have to go a running back next round. But probably won't be because this league here with 14 players, running backs are going to be weak.
That is true. That is true. Because a lot of people kept running backs, and there weren't that many top tier left.
Oh, all the best ones was gone.
That's true. So it makes it a little bit. It makes it a little difficult for folks to decide how to do their drafting. And besides that, you got to remember, anybody you pick in the first or second round cannot be a keeper for you next year. So when do you draft somebody that you think might be your keeper? You got to go third round and below. So do you wait?
Yep.
Do you wait, and all that other stuff? Or do you try to go out there and do something crazy? Now, I'm going to tell you right now, Ultimate Madness, Ultimate Madness is putting together a good team. He's got, right now, what I can tell, he has Pat, he has two solid receivers in Julio and Thielen, and then I forgot who his running back was. But so far,
but Julio ain't gonna be who he was.
Julio
ain't gonna be who he was.
Possibly.
He ain't gonna have that chemistry like he had with Matt.
Well, with a strong running game, all you need to do is have somebody throw that ball to you when it's time to go. That's all that is. And I think Tannehill can get him the ball. Tannehill can get him the ball. It's just a matter of, how much or how many opportunities will he or AJ Brown get per game? Because AJ Brown, when he was doing his little Twitter beef with Justin Jefferson, saying, "Look, I did what I did on like 5 targets a game. You did what you did on 11 targets a game. So now you got another mouth to feed.
True.
You got another mouth to feed, and this is something Jerry talks about all the time. This person, that person takes away from opportunities from either the run game or the passing game. How does that help you as a GM to fix that? It's hard, man. It's really, really freaking hard. JT.
Yes, sir.
You're coming up next.
Yes, I am.
And you're up next. Who are you picking?
This is one of the breakout players I think is going to happen. And Teddy B is going to love him.
Did you pick up Jerry Jeudy, number 65? Okay. With that being the case, let me recap some of these players that went off the board as Brent was talking. So we had Mike Evans go, then Javonte Williams, followed by Amari Cooper, Julio Jones, Adam Thielen, Lamar Jackson, Chase Claypool, TJ Hawkinson, Robert Woods, Juju Schuster-Smith, Chase Edmonds, Jerry Jeudy, and now Matthew Stafford. Brent, you're almost up after Laces out. Who are you thinking about? Well, he got Robert Tanyan. So you're up, Brent. Who are you picking? You pick Devin Singletary. Very good pick. Very good pick. I like that pick. The reason why I like that pick is because that kid is a monster in the passing game. Yes. The only problem I have with him is he going to be splitting time or is he going to be just a third down back? That's the only problem I have with him. He should be the starter.
Well,
he should be the starter.
He's the starter. He's gonna be the starter. Trust me.
Well, we'll see. We'll see, man.
That man is a beast, bro.
Oh, I agree. I am not saying he's not going to be a beast. I just think it's going to be very tough for him to see the field and do the things that we all want him to do because of where he is and what he does for that team. Now, with that being said, we're coming up on the 8th round.
See this pick I just picked?
Kenny
I
Gallaudet.
don't want to cut you off, but you see this pick that
No,
let me tell you something.
that was a good pick. If he's healthy.
That dude there he's got a lot to prove.
Oh, he does.
He wanted out. He wanted out of Detroit. And if you remember his days in Detroit when he was kicking ass, that dude was bad. And he got a lot to prove. You about to see this might be the breakout player of the year right here.
Okay. Hey, listen.
You watch.
I'm not saying he won't be.
He'll be in the top 5 wide receivers.
Really?
I think he's gonna be in the top 5 wide receivers. When a man got a lot to prove to the league, he gonna step up.
I can agree with you. I can agree with you on that because you always want to prove that you are better than what everybody thinks you are. Now, his problem is his health. It's always been his health. And when it comes to people's health, you can't, say, hey, I'm going to be good, but all preseason you haven't practiced or you haven't played any preseason games because of your hamstring. And then we were just Jerry and I. We got Debo too.
But you got to think about it. This way too. That man had a lot of time to rest. He didn't play for a while.
That's true.
And he's ready. He's ready to break out. His body's fresh. His legs are ready. I'm telling you. I predict he's gonna do good. I may be wrong, but
no. Listen, I've had him in almost all of my leagues, almost, and he is somebody that I'm calling as a sleeper because people have given up on him. A lot of people gave up on him.
Right.
You know what I mean? And when they gave up on him, it was like, well,
Yep.
you know, what else can I do but prove them wrong? You know, Gallaudet is a player that deserves the opportunity to go out there and show his butt, so to speak. You know what I mean?
There's no doubt. I don't know what it is about. I just don't know what it is about Detroit, man. Detroit, everybody that's good over there, they either leave or retire. I mean, think about it.
That's true. Barry Sanders,
just left. The quarterback just left.
Matthew Stafford, Barry Sanders.
Leaves, what is it? What is it about Detroit? They can't keep their star players.
You know, the answer I'll give to you on that is this, man. There are folks that say it's jinxed. They say it's jinxed. You know,
some voodoo over there, kind of like Boston in baseball.
Yeah.
Got some
or like Chicago, you know, before the Cubs won anything, it's some type of curse.
Yep.
That's what people are saying. I'm not saying that's the case. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know what it is.
Megatron should have retired when he did. That dude there was a monster. And I tell you right now, if you got Megatron playing in New England, that dude would have retired the best ever. Because he had Tom Brady throwing to him, and then he just would have been unstoppable.
I can see that.
He just wasn't in the right set. He wasn't in the right set.
I feel that. I mean, there are people.
I got a play I'm fixing to fix. I hope it falls to me. But I got to make waves with this dude here.
Well, we're gonna see because there was just a run on quarterbacks.
Let's see if you can read my mind, Vic, and take the play I'm talking about.
Well, it's two players I'm looking at, and neither one of them got taken, so I'm gonna take this one. Only because you got Singletary, I'm gonna get Zach Moss. Because Zach Moss is their pounder in between the tackles. He is their pounder in between the tackles.
Nice.
So that's what I got. JT, you're up. Who are you pulling?
I'm not sure who to take.
Mister, I always got a plan. Not too sure.
I always have a plan.
Oh, well, now you're not too sure right now.
Let me take.
And for those that are on StreamYard, including JT, who can see my screen, I'm going to stop sharing my screen after this round. Well, after my next pick. The reason being is because now we're getting to the nitty-gritty. The 8th round, that means we got, 11 more rounds to go, and the strategy is there. So the conversation between me, JT, and Brent is going to continue, but you're not going to be able to see what I got on my screen. I purposely not queued anybody up or touched anything because I didn't want to give JT or anybody else watching on
I can't see your screen, to tell you the truth. I can see it, but it's not readable. So I could care less. I could care less what you're doing.
Readable.
I could care less what you're doing.
That's what he's saying, Brent. That's what he's saying. Brent, you're coming up after Lace is out.
I didn't catch that. What he said?
Don't worry about it.
What he said?
You're up. Kenyon Drake just went off the board. You're up. No. You already went. Who'd you pick?
Yeah, that was my keeper pick, 7th round.
Oh, Devontae Parker. No. My bad. You're right. You're keeping. Devin White. And he went linebacker to linebacker. I had him too. But not this early, man. Bro, hey, I told you, Pigskin is putting together a good team. So is the other one.
I wanted my LSU boys.
Brother, I can't help you on that one.
Damn it.
Don't.
Man, that hurts my soul you know what? That's a lick, but you know what? You got to keep ticking.
You gotta keep ticking, brother. You gotta keep ticking. Somebody sounds a little upset.
I am because I wanted my LSU boy.
Oh Lord, you took my dude. You took my dude. I wanted Buddha, but okay. That's okay. That's okay. That's a good one there. We might have to talk trade about Buddha. Buddha's my dude, man. Man, that's all right. Oh yeah, especially in that secondary.
Devin White, bro. I'm telling you right now, Devin White is a animal.
Well, he got Devin White and huh?
I talked to Devin White at LSU his senior year, and look, that dude, he's so intelligent, bro. He knows the sport. He knows what he's doing. That's why he makes the plays that he makes. He knows what's going on, bro.
Oh, no doubt, no doubt. But my thing is this: everybody's going really early for the IDPs. Really early for the IDPs. This is the 8th round, and we've seen a bunch of IDPs go. Was that a nervous pickup?
Yep.
I think it is.
Yep.
I think it is. Well, with that being said, I'm going to stop sharing my screen because now JT and I are in the thick of it. Because
Really?
players I'm going to get and I'm going to queue up that I don't want JT to have any privy to. Not one iota.
I could care less what you do. I'm worried about my team. I could care less what you do.
My team. Let me hear about my team.
That's right. I'm worried about my team. I could care less what you do.
That's a lie, and you know it.
No, it's not. No, it's not. I could care less what you do. You pick your players you want to pick.
All right, Brent. What you got out there, Brent?
Man.
You don't know. You don't even know, huh?
He sounds like a lost soul. That's all right.
You know, it's already challenging with a 14-team league.
Oh boy, here we go.
It's flying, bro.
Oh yeah, people know what they're doing now.
It's flying. No, I don't think people know what they're doing. They just fucking automatic drafting.
I got a surprise for everybody.
Everybody picking the top player on the board. You don't see many coming down from the bottom.
Well, some people are jumping around. Some people are jumping around. I can tell you right now, if you're looking for a running back, you ain't gonna find one.
Oh yes, you will. Oh yes, you will.
Oh yes, you will.
Absolutely.
Oh, yes, you will.
Absolutely.
I got 3 running backs, so I'm comfortable. I'm comfortable. I'd like to have 4 at this stage, but you know what? I got one of the top defensive players, so that'll make up. Dude, the defense
90 seconds.
Believe that or not.
All right, well, ladies and gentlemen that are on Blog Talk Radio, that includes you, Brent. We're going to go into overtime a little bit. Now, Brent, if you want to come on the live stream with JT and I and just talk, that's cool. If not, we're probably going to end the show shortly.
No, he'll be able to stay as long as he's talking, and he's on there. He's on there. He's not going anywhere. If we lose him, he can't come back after the original time. Why don't you extend the time?
I will, Jerry. Thank you very much for trying to tell me what to do.
All right.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, my brother.
Here we go. Here we go.
There we go. What, JT? There we go. What?
Another breakout player with a dynamite quarterback. Mike.
You picked up Michael Williams?
Mike Williams.
Mike Williams from where?
Mike. He went to my team. Welcome to my team, Mike Williams.
I'm still looking at the old stuff. So Mike Williams. Okay, I see you saying. So Brent, you think that Michael Thomas is going to come back this year anytime soon, or is that just a value pick?
He's gonna be back in week 3, man.
You all right? Are you smoking over there?
Man, I'm telling you, you watch.
Okay.
You watch what I'm telling you.
Okay, I believe you, player. I ain't mad at you.
You got a stash in this league, bro. Hey, what do you rather have, him or Marvin Jones Jr.?
You right, but it all depends on what happens. I ain't gonna joke around with that. It all depends on what happens, man. I'm of the mindset that it's gonna be tough out here. Really tough. But I don't know if I can wait for him. That's the problem.
Watch this pick right here if this dude don't take it before me. This is another little sleeper I got coming at you.
Giovanni.
Just sign with the.
Oh man, really? You really took him where you should have taken
Nehemiah Hines. Well, Jerry, you got Nehemiah. Maybe you should have got this guy, McCole Hartman.
Nah. He's going to be too inconsistent.
Hey, he's the number 2 receiver. He's going to get a lot of targets.
He's going to be too inconsistent.
I hear you, Jerry. I hear you. But what I'm saying is he is going to have a decent year. I'm not saying he's going to be the breakout guy. I got a couple people for that, but
let me see. Who else do I want to hear?
Let's see who else you want. Nobody.
No, I really can't.
All right, Brent. Now let's break down your picks so far, Brent. Run down your list because you're not up for a minute. Talk about everybody you got on your team, and then we can break down why you got them.
Oh, Mr. FSP. Mr. FSP.
Okay.
He's just a player. Kenny Gallaudet, I think he's gonna be the breakout player of the year. Austin Eckler, I read an article about him. I don't know if y'all saw it, that he would pay people to pick him because he will go off this year.
Oh, we agree. We agree, brother.
James Conner, I think, will return to old form. He got a new team.
I'm sorry to tell you. Before the mid part of the season, he's going to get hurt.
Who, Austin Eckler?
Say that again?
Before mid-season, he will be hurt.
Oh, man, he done got hurt last year. That's a fluke thing. That's a fluke thing.
Okay.
100 days old.
Okay.
Now I'll tell you who's gonna get hurt this year, and I think he's gonna end up retiring.
Who?
I think McCaffrey is gonna go down again this year.
Ooh. Well, then why are you worried about? Why are you worried about? Because he's so fragile.
Yeah. They abuse him, bro. They go to him too much.
I agree.
He's good. I'd be tickled to have him on my team, but I just feel like week 7, week 8, he's gonna go down and he's gonna be done.
I can see that. JT, you over there tapping your fingers and slapping your feet. What's wrong with you there, player?
What's that?
You over there tapping your feet and tapping on everything. What's wrong with you?
What are you talking about?
Oh, I heard you tapping something. I thought that was you tapping.
No.
Okay. All right, so Brent just went down his list. I'm gonna go down my team real quick. Dak Prescott, Calvin Ridley, I should say. Stephon Diggs, Clyde Edwards-Helaire, Darrell Henderson, George Kittle, Zach Moss, Cortland Sutton, Michael Carter, who I thought Jerry was going to try to get, and Mecole Hardman. So far, I kind of like my team. I know I'm gonna probably end up trading a little bit though. Go ahead, I'm listening.
Okay. Right now, I have Cooper Kupp, Chase Claypool, Nick Chubb, Antonio Gibson, who's my keeper, Kyle Pitts, and Jerry Judy.
Okay. Now, both of us got the receivers from Denver, knowing that Noah Fant is probably going to be the bigger beneficiary. And Show's cool team, he got Jameis Winston, which I think is going to be a very good pick later on down the line if he can get himself together in that system. But I think out of the three of us, I'm being honest, I think that Brent has right now the safest team to make the top 6. The reason why is because I see the consistency on the team. I see the people not getting hurt, meaning he's not going to have to swap out people. He's not going to have to trade people. That's what I see. Me, I'm worried about if Clyde Edwards-Helaire, he said his ankle isn't an issue. And, they kept him out just to keep him safe, so on and so forth, right?
Well, Victor.
What?
I believe in Fitzmagic.
I saw you just picked up Fitzmagic. That's fine. You can have Fitzmagic. I didn't want him. Listen, I'm a homer, but I'm not stupid.
That's okay. That's all right. I believe in Fitzmagic. You know why? Because this next player is going to be my sleeper.
I like that Bobby Wagner pick, Brent. I had him queued up next. That's a good pick there, player.
Gotta stack up on the defense, boy.
Oh, yeah. TJ Watt not even playing. TJ Watt is sitting out. I don't know why. Mudbugs, which is Javon, he's also a LSU guy. I don't know why he picked TJ up. He must think that he's going to get his issue fixed within the next week. Javon King.
What's Mudbug's name?
Javon King, he comes from us from TSA. Jerry didn't know that, but Javon is in a group that we're in. Ooh, Rodrigo Blankenship this early? That's a good kicker. But I wouldn't have went this early for him. Not this early.
Where Mudbugs is from? Do you know?
Louisiana.
Yeah, but where? What?
Oh, I don't know. I don't know from where. I just know that's his area, brother.
I think his name is Javon.
Yeah, Javon King.
I'm trying to see if I know where he's from.
I don't, brother. Can't help you on that one. But with that being the case, as you said, this draft is flying by. We are already at pick 158, and we're heading into the 13th round. Mark Ingram laces out. You know what? That's not a bad pick because from what I've heard, Mark Ingram is a starting running back down there. He's a starting running back down there in Houston. But he's got David Johnson. Huh?
I don't know. You got David Johnson.
I hate you, Jerry.
They're going to ride David Johnson.
Jerry picked up my receiver who I had queued up.
Yeah.
I had Mooney queued up, ready to go.
Yeah. Welcome to my team.
Whatever. Nobody cares.
and let me tell you something. There's more surprises in store.
Hey, so Jerry and I are headed to Vegas on Friday, right? What is your advice, Brent?
For Vegas?
Yeah, baby.
Man, I'm going to tell you like this. Wear your mask.
Really?
You know, I almost died 2 weeks ago.
What?
That COVID almost killed me 2 weeks ago. I was in the hospital for 5 days, bro.
Are you kidding me?
All bullshit off aside. That doctor told me, he said, Brent, if your numbers keep going down, we're gonna have to put you on the vent, and it ain't gonna be good because once they put you on that vent, your chances of surviving is slim to none.
What?
True story. True story, brother.
I'm so glad that you are here with
Indeed,
us.
and it hit me so fast, dude. They told me that I was a miracle, that I come out in 5 days, like I did, because of the condition that I showed up in. They didn't give me a chance to live. They didn't think I was gonna make it. I was on 15 liters of oxygen for 2.5 days straight, and barely keeping up on the numbers where I needed to be at 87% oxygen blood content.
What?
Yes, indeed.
Oh my God, brother.
That virus is bad, dude. Let me tell you something.
Hey,
No joke. It ain't got no religious preference. It ain't got no political preference.
Well,
it hits you.
Well, let me ask you a question.
You're in trouble.
How come you didn't get vaccinated?
What's that?
How come you didn't get vaccinated?
You echo and I can't understand you.
He said, "Why didn't you get vaccinated?"
Well, me and my wife were in conversation because we were worried about the how fast they built this vaccine and not knowing. Do you know when you go get that vaccine? Have y'all been vaccinated?
Yes, fully vaccinated.
Okay. Let me ask y'all a question. Did y'all ask to see what they had in that vaccine
For me,
before they stuck it in your arm?
for me, because of what I do, yes, because I was there on the front line, and I asked what was in it because I got the Pfizer, and I have a cousin-in-law. I have a cousin-in-law that works or worked at Pfizer as a biological chemist. She was an executive, and she said if you get any of them, that is the best one to get because of what's in it, and so on and so forth. Now, when I was there in Texas, helping with it, I asked about it, and I was like, okay, cool, because they give you a sheet. People are not reading the sheets. Each vaccination has a different set of ingredients and different set of side effects. People are like, well, just give it to me. That's why some people are having these issues with their heart or whatever the case may be, because they're allergic to some of the stuff that's in it. So,
well, Victor, I hope CEH doesn't get hurt for your sake.
Why?
Because I picked up Darrell Williams, his backup.
Okay, you can keep the backup. I ain't worried about him. I got. If he gets hurt, I got another running back. I ain't like you. I got tons of stuff waiting around the corner. Player, come on now. Understand who you dealing with, player. But go ahead and answer Brent's question, if you don't mind. Jerry.
What's that?
Brent asked you a question.
What's that?
Okay, he asked you about the vaccine. What did you see, or why did you get it?
I got it because it was available for one, and you get measles vaccine before you go to school. You don't know what's in that. You get other vaccines that's required for you before you go to school. You don't know what's all in those vaccines. I got this because it's going to prevent me from getting a virus. Plain and simple.
Well, there you go. There you go, my brother.
So get back. That's interesting because, like I said, me and my wife was having the conversation, and we were worried. We weren't against it or for it, and unfortunately, it caught up to me before we were able to make the decision. And I went to work, and I was in Wyoming, Casper, Wyoming. I fought it for 2 weeks with headaches, body aches, pain, just everywhere. It felt like a Mack truck ran over me. But I kept going to work.
You sound like Jerry.
I caught it on Tuesday. I caught it on a Tuesday, or shall I say, I started getting the symptoms on a Tuesday. I lost everything. Every symptom that they had, I had them. From headaches to smell and taste and all that was gone. The body aches was the killer. I'll tell you this. The roots of my hair hurt. That's
What?
how much pain my body went through.
Golly.
Story, dude. When I would touch my hair, the roots of my hair, I thought I was going to lose all of my hair.
That's crazy,
It
bro.
was crazy. I'm telling you, my fingernails hurt, dude.
Oh
It's
my
like,
God.
You don't want this freaking virus, dude. It is horrible. And I will tell you like this. I don't know if you're on Facebook with me now, Vic, or not, but I put out a post after I got out of that. I got out of the hospital. I'm tongue-tied.
Gotcha, man.
After I got out of the hospital, because when they rolled me out of that hospital, that doctor told me I was nothing short of a miracle to be walking out for 5 days in this hospital, thinking they thought I was gonna be dead. They thought they didn't think they were gonna bring me back.
Oh my
They thought my
God.
body had gone past the limit that it wasn't gonna reverse.
Have you got? Are you able to get the vaccine now?
Yeah. Oh, in 3 months, I guarantee you I will. There's no doubt. Because, dude, I don't want to feel like that ever again. Ever.
I hope you
It's
don't,
just-
brother.
People that sit there and they're not getting that vaccine, and they say, I'm gonna take my chances. I'm gonna let my body deal with it. They don't know what they're saying. They don't know what they're dealing with. They really don't. It's kind of like, all right, y'all both you're in the military, Vic, right?
Yep.
So it's kind of like you in a war, and a freaking bomb drops in your quarter. You don't know if it's gonna happen or when it's gonna happen. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, bro.
You just gotta get a mindset that you have to have some kind of protection, and your body needs to be prepared for what's coming, because they just don't know. The people that are talking shit like that, they do not know.
Well, I hope you relate that to your family or friends who haven't got the vaccine.
Dude, everybody I talk to, I beg them pretty much to please step up and get the vaccine. Because, dude, I'm going to tell you, it's bad. I don't want to see any of my family go through that. You know?
I'm praying for you, man. I'm praying for you and your family, man. I really am.
Well, I appreciate it. And let me say another thing. The after effects I'm going through right now, dude, it's crazy. I still got the coughs. I still have headaches. My body sweats profusely, like for no reason.
Yeah.
And
Well,
it's just
Let him finish, Jerry. Let him finish, Jerry.
it's just your body continues. It's like your body continues to fight it. Like you would think you still got it, like the coughing and shit.
Yeah.
I'm like, man, do I still have this shit? But the nurse told me I'm super immune right now. My antibodies in my body right now are stronger than people that have had the virus. I mean, than people that have gotten the vaccine. Because my body went to the depths of the COVID. I mean, my lungs, that I don't smoke. Maybe every night when I drink, I like to smoke. But the doctor told me I had lungs of looked like I had been smoking for 25 years, he said.
Damn.
He said that COVID had taken my lungs from me, literally. Like, dude, when I tell you I went to the emergency room, the urgent care, over there they call it the immediate care.
Mm-hmm.
When I got there, the lady knew that I was gonna be getting there, and she showed up out there. Fortunately we were in an area where the COVID wasn't broke out real bad, Not like down south where everybody's fucking just, it's everywhere down here. Everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
And the lady told me, she gave the cocoa to the guy that brought me. And she took my money inside, grabbed a bottle of oxygen, come out and stuffing it in my nose. And she said, baby, you need to get to the hospital immediately. My blood oxygen level was 79%.
What?
79%. She said, you are about dead right now. You need to go to the hospital.
Wow.
I said, oh, that mercy. I mean, you know, I didn't think nothing of it. But when I got to that hospital, they started sticking all the needles in me. And dude, from sticking needles in my stomach to putting IVs in, they ran me through a CAT scan. And dude, it was a wild ride for them 5 days, bro. I'm going to tell you like this. That just...
It changed your perspective.
It is what it is. But, oh, dude, I'm telling you. I put out a post on Facebook. You need to check me in on Facebook and send me and go and read that post that I put because, you know, Vic, I tried to tell people, I tried to be neutral about it. I didn't try to say, people, you need to go do this, you need to go do that. But what I tried to do was tell people, look, you need to... God damn it, somebody took my fucking player.
You're live on there. Stop cursing so much. Yeah, I was going for Russell Gage too, bro. I was going for Russell Gage too, but it's all good. Oh.
It ain't Russell Gage. It's the other LSU dude.
Oh, Carlos Hyde? No, not Carlos. Not Carlos. Who? Alexander Mattson?
Oh. No, man. Terrence Marshall.
Oh, okay.
That dude's gonna go off this year. You watch.
Yeah, I think so too.
That dude's a sleeper.
Yep.
You watch what I'm doing.
I do. I believe that too. I drafted him in another league.
I watched him at LSU, bro. That dude's gonna be.
He's for real. He's for real.
Okay. Well,
he was the third leg in Justin Jefferson and Jamar Chase.
Yep. He's gonna challenge DJ for the starting slot. Watch.
Well, Jamar Chase can't catch, anything, so it ain't gonna be that difficult to beat that dude out. Unfortunately, he was the number 5 overall pick. I mean, number 4 or number 6, whatever it was.
Yep.
But Chase, anyway.
Man, Vic, I gotta tell you something.
What's up, baby?
What in the hell you got 14 players in this league for?
Look, man. Y'all wanted more money. Y'all wanted all these different things. So I said 14.
No. You, my friend, wanted 14 teams. Don't even go there. You wanted 14 teams.
Hey, watch how you talk to the king. And by the way, he's going to be my keeper for next year. Right there. Mac Jones. That boy is going to be the next Tom Brady. He's going to be the next Tom Brady. Watch.
You missed who I picked up.
Hey.
You missed who I picked up.
They must see something in him because they got rid of what's his name?
Yeah, they got rid of Cam Newton quick.
Cam ain't done yet, bro.
I don't think he is.
Cam
But
ain't done yet.
see, what's wrong now, player? You can get New Orleans defense, Jerry. I don't care about New Orleans defense.
I'm trying to decide whether I should go one way or the other. Fuck it, I got a player coming.
Oh man. Woo! Unfortunately, there's no beep. Unfortunately, there is no beep. This is real time.
We got 2 rounds left. Ladies and gentlemen, we completed or have almost completed 19 rounds under an hour. If you remember, this show started 30 minutes before the draft. 19 rounds Before that, Blake Jarwin, that's a good pick. That's a good pick, man. Because if Gallaudet doesn't show up this year, that's going to be the other person receiving the ball in the red zone. Because CeeDee Lamb is the number one. I don't care what anybody says. CeeDee Lamb is number one, then Amari Cooper, then Gallup or the tight end. So I think that was a safe pick. Everybody going for their defensive players right now. Jerry, what did I tell you about getting freaking cornerbacks? Do not get a cornerback, JT.
Look, just let me pick my team, right? Okay.
Pick your team. Pick your team, player. Pick your team. Because my last pick is going to surprise everybody this football season. Not just fantasy-wise, but everybody this football season. Speaking of which, yeah, so all three of us only have one player left to pick. So run down your team real quick, Brent. Let's talk about it real quick.
All right. Tom Brady, AJ Brown, Kenny Gallaudet, Austin Eckler, James Conner, my boy Darren Wallace, Darryl Singletary, Devin Singletary, I'm sorry, Matt Gay, Denver's defense. I'm going to dust your ass on defense.
Hey, that defense is good, too.
Brian Wagner and Levante David.
Yeah,
my
that's
backups
nice.
are Michael Thomas, Giovanni, Terrell Owens. I got Carson Wentz as my backup. I got the rookie sensation who, if Kamara goes down, is going to go off on this league. T. Jones Jr., Tony Jones Jr., and Kevin Coleman. I watched him a couple of times in preseason. I like what I saw. So I'm comfortable with him as a backup. I'm comfortable with him on my bench.
Okay.
And hopefully I can get this last player that I'm looking at. We'll just shoot from the hip. That's all you can do with both players in the damn league.
So you want me to reduce it to how many?
I think the old ball got them two running backs. The old ball got the two best running backs and the best wide receivers gonna blow this league away.
I listen, man. You gotta have faith in yourself. I don't think he will.
I hadn't looked at his team, but I want to go back and look at his overall team when the draft is over. But
we're gonna look at it
day,
after I do my pick.
It's over after.
After I do my pick and
after round 3.
No, it ain't. After I do my pick and Jerry does his pick, we'll go ahead and go over some of those things.
Is he a new player?
Yes, he is. Yes, he is. What happened was,
bro, that dude must have been flipping in his drawers whenever he had all them.
Well, the thing is, he didn't even have the first pick, because you know how I do if a new player comes in, you got to give me your list, right? And this player right here is going to surprise everybody this year. Just to let y'all know, be on the lookout, because he's already been a dynamite kick returner, been to the Pro Bowl many times, but now he's a full-time running back, Cordero Patterson. And I can put him in the running back and wide receiver.
I will tell you, that's who I was going to pick.
Okay.
I will tell you, I had him queued up.
Oh, I heard it go off one of y'all's screen. I heard the chime, but But the thing is, Ricky, who is HD, had the first overall pick. He wanted Delvin Cook, and I was like, okay. And then the third new owner didn't want to pick anybody, and the second owner, the second owner, which was the last owner, he said, okay, well, here's my list. He put his list down. And then the emergency pick yesterday, he didn't have an option for it, but it is what it is. And JT, let's go over your lineup real quick before we go over.
Well, I left the draft board, so I don't know my lineup.
Well, I got it right here just for you.
Okay.
Your starting quarterback is Ryan Fitzpatrick. You have Cooper Kupp, Chase Claypool, Nick Chubb, Antonio Gibson, Kyle Pitts, Jerry Jeudy. On your bench, you have Robbie Anderson, Corey Davis, Mike Williams, Nehemiah Hines, Darnell Mooney, who I wanted, Daryl Williams, and Zach Wilson. At kicker, you got Jason Myers. Defense, New Orleans. Defensive players, Kevin Bird, Amani Hooker, and Desmond King II. I like your two safeties, but I'm not enthralled with your cornerback. That's who you
Well,
got.
let me put it this way. He's going to get swapped out. I'm not worried about that. I just picked him to pick him. He's going to get swapped out. That I can tell you right now, that's probably a C minus, maybe a D. I'd be surprised if it's anything more than that.
Okay. Well, let's go over the team that Brent's so scared of, which he shouldn't be. Even though I do like the team, I'm not going to lie. But he has a lot of holes in my book. Jalen Hurts is his starting quarterback. Devontae Adams, Keenan Allen, Christian McCaffrey, Alvin Kamara, TJ Hawkinson, Debo Samuels. On his bench, he has Jamar Chase, Trey Lance, Dallas Goedert, Marlon Mack, Sterling Shepard, Alexander Mattson. He has a couple good players I like on his bench, but outside of that, he has Greg Zerline. Yeah. He's got Greg Zerline.
How you seeing the other teams?
Because if you go on the draft board, it says players, teams, draft results, standings. If you're still in the draft room, all you got to do is click on teams and then click the drop down button for their team. All right, so Greg Zerline is the kicker. He's got two very good defenses. He's got Baltimore's defense and he's got the Rams defense. No, that's not the Rams. That's the Chargers. I'm sorry. But then he tails off again with Nick Bosa, Trayvon Diggs, and Zeke Turner as his defensive players. So, like I said, his team isn't that great outside of those top three. He has a decent team. Very good team. Very good team, just not the best.
Man, I'm gonna tell you right now, Big, if I had Christian McCaffrey and Alvin Kamara to start this draft with the fourth pick, picking up Devontae Adams, that he should have did way better than that.
That's my point. That's my point. That y'all worried about it. I'm not worried about it.
I'm not worried about it. It's not how you start; it's how you finish. I'm not worried about it.
He's gonna be a tough one to beat, though. He's gonna be a hit or miss. He's gonna have them weeks where he's gonna be wide ass open, and then he's gonna have some of them weeks he's gonna be down.
I agree. I totally agree. I think that that's the case for him this year.
He's stacked on the. He got Devontae Adams, Keenan Allen, and Jamar Chase. If Jamar Chase does like they did at LSU, if he can connect with Joe Burrow and they can fucking make that magic happen in the NFL, which that remains to be seen. I'm an LSU pro, but man, I'm gonna tell you, the NFL it'll make you a man or a mouse quick.
Oh well, I can tell you right now, watching him preseason, all those drop balls, it looks like he's a mouse, bro.
Yeah.
It looks like he's a mouse to me.
He took off that season, and I think it hurt him bad. I really do.
Oh yeah.
I think him taking a year off, he should have played.
Oh, I agree.
But
I agree.
He was looking at it as a career decision because LSU got their ass fucking handed to him last year, and it was embarrassing, pretty much. But I mean, when you lose that many fucking players, what you expect? You know?
Well, they better not lose today because I'm supposed to be getting something from Mimo, but we'll see.
Well, your boy say he throws out a bet, and then somebody takes it, and then he's like, "Well, is he good for it?" Man,
I got you, brother.
Talking to, bro. I've been in this league forever. I will pay you. I will sell you the money. I will do whatever I got to do to get you that money, but I don't need to worry about that because you're going to be paying me, son.
That's what I'm talking about.
LSU is going to touch. You know LSU is going to have the best defense in the college football this year.
Is that right?
Do you know the front four we got is just going to demolish everybody?
We going to see, brother.
Really?
We going to see.
Quarterback is the key. If the quarterback, we got running backs. We gonna do our thing. We always got wide receivers. We got 4-5 deep wide receivers. But quarterback is gonna be the key. If my boy Johnson can get in there and play like his daddy played when he went
Oh
to,
yeah.
to the big game.
Yeah.
I'm telling you right now, it's just hard to replace a Joe Burrow whenever you got that good of a team, right? Now, don't be surprised if Johnson loses the starting job at LSU because that old boy, he's showing some good signs.
Oh yeah.
He's got some good life.
Oh yeah, brother. Well, hopefully I'll be paid off of what I see in today. But with that being the case, let's talk, fellas. Are we ready for this season to begin as we get ready to end this show?
Obviously, we drafted. Yes, we are.
Jerry's a funny man.
It's here, and it's done.
Jerry's a funny man. All right, with that being the case.
Jerry. Hey, hold on, Vic. Jerry.
Yes, sir.
Now that the draft is over, it's gonna be another down year for you, but I'm gonna bust that ass again.
Well, I like a man that's confident. I like a man that's confident, so I can destroy it when it happens.
Hey, so we got Truck.
I gotta throw that in there on you, man.
So Truck has been watching the live stream, aka Jay, and he says he's ready to go, and I want to thank him for joining in. So I'm typing it backwards, but I say Truck thanks, but thanks Truck for hanging out with us and being a part of it. I think that we all are going to have a good year. Let me look at the camera when I say this. Now that we're pretty much over on Blog Talk Radio, let me go ahead and end Blog Talk Radio real quick because I don't know how much time we got left of streaming. But no, we got about five minutes. But I want to thank everybody that tuned in on Blog Talk Radio. I want to thank everybody, including my man Truck, that is watching us on YouTube, and he says he don't like nobody's team, which is honestly, I think the teams are evenly dispersed. I really think they are after looking at them. I think they're evenly dispersed, and the keepers. What's up?
Big.
Yeah.
I hate to cut you off, but I just got the draft update. Guess who got the best draft?
Who?
Take a big guess.
Well, it's going to be Schmurder because of where he picked those two players.
Nope.
Pay no attention to that.
Nope.
Oh, it's you?
Wrong answer.
Is it you?
Washington Pigskin and Louisiana Coonasses. Two A's. Washington Pigskin and Louisiana Coonasses. I told you, I'm a pretty good judgment on draft. I told you, either it was a C- or a D, and I got a D. I told you that.
Well, you're a D type player, but I love you.
Hey, you ranked third. See?
Oh, okay. That's money. But really, honestly, it's based upon Jerry's probably near the bottom. He's probably near the bottom because he said he got a D.
Jerry, you know what Jerry's report card is?
He said a D.
A D. You know what that means? Defeated.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
Hey, are y'all gonna make a wager? Y'all making a wager?
Oh, I'd love to.
According to this, I have the most difficult schedule going.
Oh, well, see, that's the thing. Those grades are based upon what you drafted and your strength of schedule. So Jerry has the toughest strength of schedule. And I didn't do that on purpose. I shuffled it, and they did the grades based upon how people drafted. So it's not like, I set this up for him to have the worst schedule. But based upon who he plays, when he plays them, determines the strength of schedule. So, Jerry, you won't be making the playoffs again this year. But it's okay.
We'll see. Hey, we'll see. Anything can happen.
We're not in the same league. We're not in the same league.
Oh, y'all not in the same division? Different divisions? So that means
me and you, Vic, are in the same league where old boy got them two running backs for sure.
But-
And Devontae Adam.
Stop worrying about you, man. You sound
We gonna have our
scared.
hands full.
You sound scared. Stop sounding scared, Brent.
Hey, Vic, I've been playing fantasy for a long time, dude. And I'm gonna tell you right now, any man that got the top 2 running backs and the top wide receiver,
I know,
you got your hands full, partner.
brother. I know, but you know what? I ain't gonna worry about that. I'm not gonna worry about that.
That's why I put out that post that something like that should never happen.
No, I got you.
There's no way that a team should. I know it's the way it fell, Big, but that was why I made the. I wasn't whining or anything. I was making a proposal that, like with McCaffrey going down last year, that nullifies him from being a keeper.
Okay.
That should nullify. If Alvin Kamara went down this year, that should nullify him from being a keeper. But he would be able to be a keeper anyway because he was a keeper this year. Mm-hmm. But what I'm saying is, when you got a player of that caliber and he's that good and he goes down for a season-ending injury, he should be removed from the keeper list. He should be removed from the free agent list because then it goes to the draft pick and the luck of the draw. And that I'm more comfortable with the luck of the draw than the luck of a new member coming in and picking up a player that's available because he was not available. He was available free agency because he got hurt last year. Mm-hmm. You got to fix that, Dick. You got to fix that.
Well, like I said, no, you're right. You're right.
I'm all about democracy. I'm all about democracy. Everybody needs to put in their word, put out a good little post and say, look, man, think about your rule and how you can word it where if your top running back goes down, that cancels him from being a keeper next year unless that player keeps the original owner keeps him throughout the year. Then he can keep him next year if he's available. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But if he would drop him, then you can't. If somebody would pick him up, you can't keep him as a keeper next year.
Well, no, I got what you're saying. I got what you're saying. So what I'll do is because he was a first round pick, we can go ahead and vote. And JT sees me right now. If we can make people non-droppable, like certain players become non-droppable, right? That means they stay on that person's team.
You put an injured reserve slot on that list.
There's an injured reserve spot. There's an injured reserve spot.
Oh, there is.
There are two IR spots, but you have to put them there though.
Oh yeah, but that would be a strategic move because then you are putting him in an injured reserve slot because you planning on using him as a keeper for next year.
You can't use him as a keeper. But if you draft him right and he becomes non-droppable, that means you put him in an IR spot, correct? So with that being the case, you cannot keep him next year anyway because he was a first round pick. Now, what happens is No. Listen. Let me finish. The change has to be. Okay. The change has to be, if we do make one, that new owners cannot pick anybody from the free agent list that was a first round pick. That's the difference. That's the difference in what we would have to do because that's how he got them. I would have to say, point blank, these are the players that are off limits. That's it. No ifs, ands, or buts. But everybody else on the waiver wire can be picked as a keeper if we need a new owner. Hopefully, we won't need a new owner. That's my hope.
You see, I agree with you up to a point where I don't like the fact that this dude came in and was able to pick these players. All right? And then he still got the fourth pick. And that's the luck of the draw of the draft.
But he got a first and second rounder.
And that's if you coming in as a new player, I think that they should not get a first and second round pick. They should go to third and fourth because they're getting the cream. This dude got the cream of the crop. Plus, he got the top wide receiver at number 4. That's unheard of. That's. Hey, God bless him, and I'm proud. I'm glad that he got the team that he got because Lord have mercy, if I'd have had that, oh my God. But
I know what you're saying.
Fortunately, I don't want to degrade him, but his draft strategy kind of slumped.
It did.
He could have had a better team.
Well, let me see what Jerry thinks since he's sitting here.
Good opportunity.
No, you're right, but let me hear what Jerry has to say. Go ahead, JT.
Getting those 2 running backs. I mean, he should dominate the league. He should have dominated the league, but his drafting was shaky at best. So,
but what are your thoughts on the keeper situation? Is what I'm asking.
Well, wow. Keepers. Well, if the guy's the first and second round pick, the guy shouldn't. Let me put it this way. This is why I thought about this. And the thing I thought about was this. If you're going to allow keepers, you got more than one person in the league, you should alternate picks. So the whoever you designate the first one to pick their keeper, he gets the first pick. And then the next guy in line gets the next pick. And if there's someone else, they get the next pick.
No, that's the way it works. So the way I do it for the waivers for them to pick their keepers is that's why you send me a list of 10 to 15 players, right? And that's why I do the timestamp. So Ricky had his first list in, then
No. I understand it. Okay. The first guy, did he have CMC and Alvin Kamara?
Ricky was the first person.
Right.
He had Dalvin Cook, Najee Harris, then he had a couple other people. I can't remember who.
No, what I'm saying is this. Okay, Ricky picks his first pick.
Which was Dalvin Cook. Then
Okay.
it went to T. Schmurder because Jay said he doesn't want any keepers. So T. Schmurder had Christian McCaffrey up as his first pick. So Christian McCaffrey was available. He got him. Then I went back to Ricky, who had Najee Harris as his second pick. So he got Najee Harris. Then I went back to T. Schmurder, who had Alvin Kamara.
Well, let me ask you something. Did Ricky know that Kamara was available?
Yes, Ricky knew all those guys were available because he was all of them had the same amount of time to look over the waiver wire. Ricky sent in his picks first.
Yeah, but
So to be honest, that would be a question that you have to ask Ricky. Why didn't you have Kamara or Cook ranked higher than Najee Harris?
Yeah, that's crazy. I don't understand that. I don't understand that at all. Yeah, I don't understand that at all.
That's how they did it. He's going to go off. He's going to go off. But I wouldn't have put him that high above Kamara or CMC, even though because he could have had Dalvin Cook and CMC or Dalvin Cook and Kamara, but he didn't. So
wait a minute. Ricky had the first pick, and he had a choice of CMC or Kamara, and he didn't take either one of them.
He picked Dalvin Cook.
What?
Because he wanted Dalvin Cook. I can't control
let me put it this way. What surprised me in this draft was the first pick, which was Patrick Mahomes. Wait a minute. Because the fact is, I had Pat Mahomes queued up for my third. I was grabbing him for my third. I didn't say anything. I said, "Oh shit! I can't believe this guy took with all the running backs ready, he took Patrick Mahomes. I said, "Oh, that was my surprise," and I got surprised.
That's what you get, old man. We're in that tech.
It is what it is.
All right. Well, we're gonna end this show on Blog Talk Radio, and we're gonna end up ending the show over on.
One thing.
Go ahead, Brent.
Hey, one thing. I'm looking at my schedule. Guess who got to play T-shirt in week 1?
You.
Me. Yep. I'm predicted to beat him 221 to 207.
So there you go. Why are you concerned? You should stop being scared, Brent. You scared. You got the scaredy cat pants.
Christian McCaffrey predicted 33.99 points. Alvin Kamara 28.09 points. Devontae Adams 22.97 points.
Yep. Yep.
Well, but the thing is, if you look at the rest of the team and their projected points versus your team, which I believe is more balanced in the point total, I think you probably got the better of it. That's just me, man.
I don't pay attention to the projections because I've been projected to win games, and it don't make a difference what league. Other guys that you think aren't going to do anything go off, and vice versa. Guys you think are going to go off don't do anything. So the CMC it's going up against the Jets. Alvin Kamara is going up against the
Packers.
Green Bay Packers, and Devontae and Devontae is going up against the New Orleans Saints, which have a good secondary. So I don't pay attention to that.
Okay, well, like I said, there are some things you got to think about, but don't be worried about him because I think I play in week 3. So it is what it is. I got laces out. I'm set to lose to laces out because Pittsburgh is supposed to give me negative points for defense. I don't think that's going to happen, but we shall see.
Me and you play week 2, Vic.
Oh,
205 to 202.
Well, that's
I'm
if that's
predicted to win 205 to 202. So we pretty close.
yeah, we close, but that ain't gonna be my starting lineup week 2. Probably not.
Oh boy.
We gonna see.
I'll give you that. You must have been studying pretty good this year because this is uncharacteristic.
Oh, really, guy? Okay. I love you too. I know. I love you too, brother. All right. Well, look, we're gonna end the show. We're gonna end the show.
Y'all go, man. Y'all have a good one and good luck this season, y'all fellas.
All right. Same to you, Brent. I'll talk to you.
Y'all take care. All right, man.
Take care, man. Stay healthy.
Yes, please. All right. Brent has gone. We're about to end the show on Blog Talk, so I'm gonna hit this music, and JT and I will be on StreamYard for another few minutes discussing a few things. And we want to thank y'all for listening. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the banter back and forth about the draft. We like doing live drafts over the air, or I do. I know Jerry can't stand it because he's like he can't concentrate, but I think he can concentrate. He just doesn't. He wants to blame somebody for his miscues. But
I'm not blaming anybody. It is what it is.
All right.
You don't hear me crying about it. I gave you an honest assessment of my draft, a C- or a D. So
and they gave you a D.
And they gave me a D. So it is what it is.
All right.
Let the chips fall where they may. So
yes, let them fall. Let's get ready to get out of here. I appreciate you all. You've been listening to
You in the right place, so take a step back before I get all up in your face. I know you got to live, you know I got mine, but there's like 50 other dudes holding on the phone line. Your voice will be heard, sir. Next caller, please. And if I don't concur, we can agree to disagree. Benefits, books, and politics. Benefits, books, and politics. Benefits, books, and politics. Benefits, books, and politics.
All right.
Thank you for using Blog Talk Radio.
Goodbye.
Hey,
wait a minute. We still live, JT. We still live on StreamYard. Bye-bye, StreamYard.